Hello there, Teacher Sarah here. Before we start with our lesson, let me tell you some fun facts about English language. Don't you know that there are roughly 6,500 languages in the world? And over 800 million people around the globe speak English as their first and second language. That makes English the most widely spoken language in the world. And that gives us the reason to study English. Today, I'm going to teach you some topics that will help you improve your vocabulary, listening, and speaking skills. So what are you waiting for? Let's get started. Now we are going to talk about tongue twisters. Tongue twisters are phrases that are difficult to say, but it is a good opportunity to practice your English pronunciation. Remember to speak slowly and clearly. What I will do is I will read the phrase first and then you repeat after me. Very simple, right? Are you ready? Here we go. She sells seashells by the seashore. Now I want you to repeat after me. She sells seashells by the seashore. Good. Now let's do it a little bit faster. She sells seashells by the seashore. Now your turn. Good. Now I want you to challenge yourself. You will read this tongue twister as fast as you can for 3 times. Are you ready? Good. I'll do it first. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. Now your turn. Wonderful! Great! Can you think of another word for beautiful? Well, you can say stunning. Stunning. Let me use that in a sentence. Maria looks really stunning in that dress. What about another word for ugly? Well, you can say hideous. Hideous. Let me use that in a sentence. She saw a hideous face at the window. Thanks. I'm happy to help. In this situation, one of the speakers was asking for the synonym of the words beautiful and ugly. Synonyms are words that have the same or nearly the same meaning as the other word. Synonyms can be interchangeable with other words. interchangeable means that you can easily switch out one thing for another. Let's look at an example of how synonyms work. Look at the sentence. I had a great birthday party last year. We want to use another word instead of the word great. Can you think of some other words that mean exactly or almost exactly the same thing as great? We will use the word fantastic, which is a synonym for the word great. Now the sentence will read, I had a fantastic birthday party last year. The words rich and wealthy, big and huge, smart and intelligent, scared and afraid are other examples of synonyms. Now let's move to our new topic. Can you help me figure out what these sentences mean? I see her once in a blue moon. That bag costs an arm and a leg. She's feeling under the weather. These sentences are English idioms. But what are idioms and why should you learn it? Idioms are always used by the native speakers. Learning English idioms will help you understand and communicate in English better. To understand how idioms work in English, let's take a look at the definition first. Idioms are those parts of our everyday speech that we use to communicate our thoughts, ideas, and feelings without referring to them literally, but instead are more figurative. The meaning is different from the actual meaning of the words. Let's study the following situation. Hey Sarah, my friend told me she only goes to the cinema once in a blue moon. What does once in a blue moon mean? Once in a blue moon means an event that happens not too often or rarely. Let me use that in a sentence. Can I say, I live abroad, so I get to see my parents once in a blue moon. She also mentioned that her new pair of shoes costs an arm and a leg. I don't get it. What does costs an arm and a leg mean? Costs an arm and a leg means it is very expensive. Oh, expensive. Let me use that expression in a sentence. Fuel these days costs an arm and a leg. You are absolutely right. Oil becomes more and more expensive, so does everything else. Thanks for helping me. My pleasure. Hey Sarah, how are you? I'm really feeling under the weather today. I have a terrible cough. Oh, you should go home and take a rest if you're not feeling well. You're right. I should go home now. Catch you later. In this sample situation, feeling under the weather means you are not feeling well, and the expression catch you later is another way of saying goodbye. Before I end this video, I'd like to share with you a very important tip to improve your English skills, and that is to practice, practice, practice. There is no magic way to learn instantly. You will have to work at it a lot. I would love to teach beginner to advanced students. My specialties are storytelling, basic and intermediate grammar, vocabulary exercises, and oral communication skills such as daily conversations and free talking practices. Thank you so much for your time watching my video. I hope to see you in one of my trial classes. Goodbye. Have a great day.